You're facing, you can stay. It's okay. You can stay. Ma'am, you're charged with harassment. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, ma'am. Okay.
Gentlemen, March 12th, 2025 in Harris County, Texas, a law enforcement officer was notified that a parent sent a threatening text message to a school's text communication system. The law enforcement officer made contact with a complaining witness who stated that the defendant sent him a message to have a grandson's birthday party in his classroom and had spoken with the defendant many times via the same number. The defendant brought 25 cupcakes for the birthday party, and the defendant's grandson took the leftover cupcakes home. The next day, the defendant sent the complaining witness a message that stated, "Were you messing with me returning the leftover cupcakes? That was on call for, you're supposed to be a call for judge. That's nasty. Did you know better than to return germs back to us? You have to be so ignorant and have done that. The next time I see you, I will curse you out. No teacher has ever done that, but it has to be you, ignorant dumbass." Defendant called the complaining witness a homosexual slur and further stated, "Fuck with me or my son, and I will stomp on your ass, you piece of shit." The complaining witness stated he felt threatened because the defendant is always coming to school, being disruptive and cursing at people. The school sent the defendant a letter regarding inappropriate behavior and prohibiting her from any on-campus events. On April 1st, 2025, the defendant called the school and cursed at 2 school employees receiving the letter and made further remarks about the complaining witness.
All right. So I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you now, as a condition of your bond, not to have any contact with the school and no one with the school and not to go there. Do you understand?
I'm paralyzed. It was a text.
I just
mad.
don't say anything. Just don't have any contact with them. Don't use someone else to try to have contact with them. So if you get someone else to try to relay a message, I will revoke your bond and put you in custody. You understand? Now you've got a lawyer. Because you have a lawyer, I will waive your appearance, but you must stay in touch with Carson and he will tell you if when you have to go back to court. We will have bond conditions created for you. Once you sign them, at that point, you'll be free to go. Okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, if you don't mind just having her hanging out, I'm going to get the bond conditions created. As soon as she signs, you guys can go.
Thanks, Judge.
Okay, thanks. Hi. How's jail? Great. I'm not going to play this game with you. I'm going to let you out today. But I'm not playing this game with you again. I will test you 50 days from today. If I find that you're using, if you test positive, I'm not going to continue to do this. Do you understand? It is your responsibility. You are old enough to know what choices you're making, whether they're good or whether they're bad. You put something into your mouth that's CBD, anything, you put a joint up to your mouth, you put a vape pen up to your mouth. Just think to yourself, you could be wearing orange for the next 4 months. I'm letting you out today, but this is the last PR bond you get from me. You understand?
Sure.
Okay. There's just no excuse. I'm going to test you 50 days from today. You know that you're going to get it. You understand? All right. Beth, done. Thank you, Ms. Good morning, Ms. Gibbs. Ma'am, you're charged with failure to identify oneself. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You've worked out an agreement where they're offering you 60 days in jail with credit for the 23 days that you've done. You need to understand that today you're making a lifetime decision. This case is going on your record. It will be there for the rest of your life. From now on, you're facing a minimum of 30 days in jail for any new cases that you pick up. You understand? You also give up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. So you can never come back and complain and try to change this. Is this what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to the offense, man? Guilty or not guilty? I'm going to find you guilty. I'm going to sentence you to it. I'll roll your cost so you won't owe anything. Good luck to you now.
This moment matters more than most defendants realize. A guilty plea isn't just today, it's forever. No appeal, no do-over. The judge isn't being dramatic. This is the system warning you that future mistakes hit harder because of this decision. Courtroom PSA: plea deals are fast, but consequences are permanent.
Thank you. Thanks, Lord.
May we please approach?
Did we work it out? We got it?
Yes, kind of, sort of. Okay. They failed to bring her over this morning, so she's not here.
We do it tomorrow.
Yes, except that I'm going to be in San Marcos tomorrow.
Zoom.
And I think that's going to be the solution to either
You can
Zoom.
always Zoom.
But let me share with you, I think, kind of where we are, if you don't
Okay,
mind.
sure.
I may need to approach. You had asked several questions when I was here before on the Gonzalez matter. Number one, the facility there is not going to be able to come and pick her up. Okay? They
How do we
pick up
get her?
So what has happened, if I can approach you? What she has done is they've already confirmed and booked her bus trip that leaves at 8:20. And they paid for these ahead of time to get there. And they also paid for the Uber to get her from the bus station directly to the facility. This has already been prepaid. Okay? So it's gonna have to probably be modified now. But that's the only way.
And we're supposed to trust her that she's going to actually do all this?
Because she will understand what the consequences are. I would say yes. I mean, if she doesn't, she knows what the consequences will be. I don't think that I would hope that she would not. And I don't think they'd go to this expense to get this stuff in order to make sure that she does comply. But if she doesn't, we'll know soon enough. Okay. But these may have to be modified. I think part of what was going on is she wanted to certainly show the court for good faith that she was coaching with.
I get it. My only problem is she gets out and she tries to take a detour to go back home, to go say bye to dad, or she's got to go say bye to a friend, and then.
And I get that. I think that if you'll look at the date, it says that she's going to be leaving on Wednesday morning because we don't know what time she's going to be getting out of jail. The idea was she's going to be in court today and maybe get released sometime later this morning, Tuesday morning or something like that, and then be able to leave.
We can have precise release instructions so we know exactly what time she gets out.
Do we have that?
We can do that.
Is that something we can do?
Yeah.
If that's something we can do, then I guess we'll do that.
We do it all. And so that's how we do it when we release people to go to, the Ed Emmett place or any other place. We say, okay, she gets released at 2 p.m. on this day and to this person. Here, can we? I know that we can do it. It's possible.
If.
I think in this case, the facility that she's going to is in Grand Prairie.
Right, it's in Grand Prairie, Texas. That's true.
I don't believe anybody from Grand Prairie will come and pick
No,
her up.
they've indicated they cannot, don't have the capability of doing that. They said we can't pick her up, and this is from Charles Cato, the CHGO, who is the admissions navigator for the American Addiction Center. He says we can't pick her up from jail and.
What's that document that lawyers have? Who has it? Anna, do you have one of those? Do you have that document, the releasing document that you use? Perhaps you could share one with us,
Absolutely. Give me just.
with Mr. Knowles.
Yeah.
I can.
I'm going to have them share it with you, and we can say time that we want her released. So we can say, guys, release her at this time, and we can also do a directive so that she's released at like 7 a.m, so that she can make it to this bus. So do you have an Uber that will take her from here to the jail to this bus stop? How is she going to make it to the bus? Because this bus stop all the way to Harrisburg, that's far.
The idea, I think, Judge, was that her family was going to pick up and take her to the bus stop. And then the Uber here, the reservation for the Uber that's been paid for, takes her from
This,
there
Mr.
to
Knowles, I
the greenhouse eviction zone here. Is what this